Okay. Oh, let's see. Everything working? Looks like it. And let's get started. More acetone. Let's finish this one. Can't wait. Okay, attack speed could be a bit quick again. Let's see. Gameplay. Oops. What does wait I mean? Ah, that's just autoplay and story mode. Okay. Whoop! This isn't exactly how I envisioned the second day of this trial to start. So it's a 2-day trial, but we don't get to walk around. Okay. But given how things ended yesterday... Good morning. I do like her design. Let's see. Junie! The movie sure is tense. Not that that's any surprise. Oh, hey! Did you read the paper this morning, boss? Huh? The paper? Metal Gear! That came out of left field. Didn't read it? Then you don't know the big news! Somebody spotted an abominable snowman way up in the mountains. Okay. Tell me you know the difference between a paper and a tabloid, Asina. It might show up in the forest where you live, Junie. She's a forest dweller, I forgot. So you'd better watch out, okay? Yeah, she probably doesn't imagine she's even gonna make it to the forest. You really should read the story for yourself. I couldn't even begin to do it justice. Apollo! Oh, that's so cute. Huh? Oh, poor Apollo. And it's all my fault. Dina! Oh, Junie, what was I thinking? I'm so sorry. Wow, she looks so dumb in this. What we found yesterday was not Apollo's dead body. Thank goodness. Okay. He'd been assaulted by someone with a blow to his head and was lying unconscious. He rushed into the hospital right away and it looked like he's going to pull through. But it was still quite a shock to stumble onto a scene like that. Is Miss Woods alright, Asina? Well, I managed to get her to stop crying. Now she's resting on that sofa over there. I guess she really feels responsible for what happened to Apollo. Poor Junie. She believes that the reason Apollo was attacked is because he was helping her look for something in that courtroom. Oh, guess I can see why she'd think that. By the way, how are you doing? Who? Me? Yeah, you. I know you're concerned about Miss Woods, but are you alright? Hey, right, we get to play Phoenix. I got to play him on the first day, but... Is she the Maya? I thought she was the main character, but for now she seems to be more... the Maya. Oh wait, no, we did... I forget actually, at the start of the trial. No, I think Phoenix came as the actual trial side. We just did some talking and bantering with Pain with her. Me? I'm doing just fine, boss! I mean, yeah, big boss. Yeah, another huge shock. But I'm alright. People who studied analytical psychology are great at times like these. After all, they've learned how to control their own emotions too. Somehow, I don't think it's as easy as she makes it sound. But there's no denying she's a real trooper. Looking a bit unhinged. Apollo doesn't remember a thing, does he? Yeah. Okay, so he's awake. For some reason I imagine him to be in a coma. Because that's how they usually do these things, I feel. Yeah. He can't recall anything from the time right before he was assaulted. Nothing about what he was doing in courtroom number 4 or who assaulted him. He doesn't remember at all. The doctor said it's probably due to that hit he took to the head. Assault in a court of law and losing your memory at that. I know how that feels. Yeah. 2, 1? But who in the world would do such a thing? Huh, Mr. Right? Grrrr! Just wait till we get the hands on that coward who hurt our Apollo. The coward. No, I see now. I thought you said you were in control of your emotions. Let's just focus on helping Miss Woods, okay? But I admit, I'm just as upset as you. Oh, okay, boss. You're right. Kinda nice to be called boss. Apollo's assignment can wait until after we clear Junie's name. That's the spirit. Now let's see. Better check the court record one more time before the trial starts. Okay. Ah, yeah. I still know what the name of the time is. 10 times 10. Oh, how much? 12 pounds, huh? Sounds heavy. I'm ready whenever you are. As to Mr. Right. Alright, let's get ready to rumble. You bet. With everything that happened with Apollo, I didn't have time for a proper investigation. Can't let that stop me though. Should I get this right for Mrs. Wood's sake, and Apollo's too. Yeah, it'll be like that one case where the defendant only survived. Not saying this case for spoilers, but that one case where they don't survive if you do something wrong. The defendant. Don't. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Juniper Woods. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is also ready, Your Honor. Now then, I believe I instructed the prosecution to further the investigation. Were you able to locate the remote switch in question? I'm afraid the remote switch is still missing, Your Honor. I must say I'm disappointed, Mr. Pine. Not angry, just disappointed. I apologize, Your Honor. Aha! Looks like the prosecution is just as unprepared as I am. That's not a good line. There's a separate matter, however, that I would like to bring up during this trial. A separate matter, you say? And what might that be? I assume you're aware that another incident occurred during yesterday's trial? Oh god, he's gonna say that Uni attacked Apollo. I'm speaking, of course, of the assault on Mr. Justice in the ruins of courtroom number 4. Oh, are we gonna have to prove she lost him? She has a crush on him? Uh-oh. Why is he bringing that up? Yes, what a truly harrowing experience it must have been. Poor Mr. Justice. At the time of the attack, Mr. Justice was not alone. He was with the defendant, Miss Juniper Woods. He isn't going where I think he's going with this, is he? The prosecution wishes to indict Miss Woods on the charge of Mr. Justice's assault. Come on, Payne. Order! Order in the court, Mr. Payne. The incident under deliberation here is the courtroom bombing. The assault on Mr. Justice has nothing to do with this trial. Ah, but I believe there is a connection between this case and Mr. Justice's assault. Please take a moment to consider these facts. Both events occurred in courtroom number 4. This is the location in courtroom number 4 where the unconscious Mr. Justice was discovered. As you can see, it's quite close to where Detective Armer's body was found. The question is, why did the culprit feel the need to maliciously attack Mr. Justice? Okay, both occurred in courtroom number 4. And you're saying he was close to where... Okay, so you're saying he found something to do with the other case, okay. Why indeed? What do you believe the motive to be, Mr. Payne? I believe Mr. Justice found something in the courtroom while Miss Woods was with him. Evidence that fingered her as the perpetrator of the bombing. Don't put it that way, please. You mean, he found some incriminating evidence? Precisely. And so, I surmise the defendant picked up a piece of rubble and hit Mr. Justice on the back of the head in order to silence him. Ooh. Was that her first objection? Junie would never do such a thing. She was devastated when we found Apollo hurt like that. Miss Sykes, please control your outbursts. Ahem. It is the prosecution's belief that by deliberating on Mr. Justice's assault, we will draw ever closer to the truth of the courtroom bombing itself. Very well. Miss Woods is hereby officially indicted on the charge of assaulting Mr. Justice. Huh? Why are you listening with that toupee over there? Toupee? Although, considering our conversation yesterday, I think Apollo might have figured something out. Wonder what it was. He told me, I'm going to look for evidence to clear your name, Juniper. Maybe the two incidents really are related after all. I would like to start by hearing from the defendant herself. Well, bailiff, please bring Miss Woods to the witness stand. Oh, don't you make her cry again. Is her tongue blue? I'm sorry, I can't seem to stop. Her tongue is blue. Oh, the junkie again. Miss Woods. Guess she's still really upset about Apollo. Miss Woods, you went to the ruins of courtroom number 4 with Mr. Justice, did you not? Yes, I did. Good, good. If you would, then please testify about what happened to the court. Alone with Apollo. Is she gonna freak out? During the trial yesterday, I was overcome by a fit of coughing. Apollo stayed with me and we went to the courtroom rooms together. But I was called back to this courtroom to give testimony. Apollo insists on staying behind in courtroom number 4. I swear I didn't attack Apollo. Why would I ever hurt such a kind person? So Mr. Justice stayed by your side where you were feeling unwell. What an admirable young man. I thought his loud voice was his only outstanding feature. Hey, he's also got spiky hair, man. He may look like a little imp at times, but Apollo can be really nice too. Hope she didn't hurt her wrist backhanding that one out. I know what happened to Trucy. But one has to wonder, why did Mr. Justice stay behind in the rooms? I think Apollo might have figured something out. Something? What kind of something? Something to do with the courtroom bombing, kind of something, I think. Oh ho! New evidence for the case, was it? That's a very big kind of something indeed. I love the writing. I believe so. He mentioned looking for some evidence while I was called in.
Objection!
Just as I thought. There is a connection between the two incidents. I can't wait for you to lose your hair, you prick. The defendant has told a very big lie, Your Honor. What lie is this? When she learned Mr. Justice would be looking for evidence, she attacked him. The order of that doesn't make sense in your logic, then. She attacked him to give herself the chance to destroy that evidence. No,
Objection!
I never. Mrs. Woods repaid Mr. Justice's kindness with violence. Oh no. Oh god. You found this case is more and more there, like 2-1. You found the proof of a foul deed here in the courtroom rooms. What's the blood on his... What on earth? Okay, that is her name. Do you see it? Let's check the code, okay. That's Woods and not Wood, yeah. How old are they? 23? 18? Man, there's a big difference between 23 and 27 in this world. Not that much between 27 and 42. Do you see it? There, in front of Mr. Justice's right hand? Witness the message he left us. Be a witness. It's written in blood. W-O-O-D-S. Why, isn't it? That's right, Your Honor. It says Woods in capital letters. What? I submit that Mr. Justice left us the name of his attacker before he fainted. Okay. That's got something to click on. No, that can't be true. Why would Apollo write my name? Because he loves you too. Okay. That's right, the nerve of him leaving this message. Why would he do this? Hey, don't take it out of me. I don't understand it any more than you do. We discovered Apollo yesterday. Apollo. Oh, we didn't see. No. We didn't have a chance to rush out at him. As soon as security heard Asina scream, they ran in and cordoned off the area. After that, they were there in the courtroom number 4 with Apollo the whole time. We couldn't investigate anything ourselves and had to leave everything to the police. Still, I never thought they would find some bloody writing there. Now then, please begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Online with Apollo. During the trial yesterday, I was overcome by a fit of coughing. Yeah, it's just everything. Do you always cough when you get nervous, Miss Woods? Yes. Mr. Wright, please do not make Miss Woods nervous by fighting us ruthlessly. But that barely qualified as a quasi-question. Let's have relax a little small talk before we dive into the cross-examination. You know, ask about her hobbies and her crushes and stuff. Her crushes, really? I don't know about this. Yes, you should. You should. Apollo stayed with me and we went to the courtroom rooms together. How exactly did you go to the courtroom rooms? We went to look for my medicine? To stop my coughing? Your medicine? Why would your medicine be in courtroom number 4? I dropped it in the heat of the moment. Bum Rap Riney. He was keeping my medicine safe from me. Here's a little compartment that I can put finger in, you see? And phony Fanty has the same type of pocket, which is where the bomb was inserted. I put my medicine for my coughing fits inside Bum Rap Riney. When I told Apollo about it, he said he'd help me go look for him. Ah, okay. There was so much rubble in there, I was worried, but... there was no rubble or anything in front of the witness stand. So when we got inside, Apollo went straight there. I started looking for my Riney in that area. It was so nice of him to do that for me, in spite of all his injuries. It's nice to see her smile. Apollo is so strong and kind, just like the trees of the forest. The way she makes him sound, you'd think Apollo was some kind of ancient god. That's a great line. Oh wait, oh god. So that's why you went to the rooms, I see. That seems to be quite an important fact. Please add it to your testimony. Okay. The partner started looking for Bomber Brian in your witness. So she still hasn't got her medicine done. That seems a bit irresponsible of the court, huh? Okay, what?
Hold it!
Yeah, around the witness stand. Are you sure about that? I'm sorry, did I say something wrong? I mean, there's no rubble here, but there's a lot of rubble here. Okay. No, of course not. Just testing my hearing. Okay, I think I might be the one, but let's press the other ones just to be safe. Yes, I'm sure it's where we searched first. But then I was called back to this courtroom to give testimony.
Hold it!
That was when you were called to the stand after Mr. Toney's testimony, right? Yes, the bailiff came to courtroom number 4 and brought me back to this courtroom. And what about Mr. Justice? Did he come with you or did he stay behind? Paula insists on staying behind.
Hold it!
I better not ask her about Apollo. I know, I'll use some small talk here. Ask her about her crush? Oh, hobbies. Oh well, I love growing vegetables in my garden. And I love to knit. I like sewing too. I made this outfit myself. Okay, that's impressive. Keep it honest, it's working. Now ask her if she has a crush on anyone. Yes! Ahem. So, is there any in particular you like right now?
Objection!
Mr. Wright, is that question remotely related to this case? Oh, now you sound like a pervert, Phoenix. You've got edges. Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking questions unrelated to the case at hand, but I want to know. Sorry, Your Honor. -1 to brownie points. Miss Woods, please continue with your testimony. I believe you were telling court about your attack on Mrs. You can't say that, I'm pretty sure. Swear I didn't attack Apollo. Why would I ever hurt such a kind person?
Hold it!
Okay. So you think Mr. Justice is kind? Yes. Yes, very kind. He rescued me. He's like the sun, strong and warm. He makes me feel strong too. The only adjectives I just mentioned the sun are sweltering and oppressive. That sounds like a hidden joke. But then Apollo got hurt and it's all my fault. Sob. Junie, Apollo's going to be fine. He's just like the sun, right? Well, the sun doesn't just drop out of the sky, but it sinks. You really think he'll be fine? But the sun does go down at night. And that means Apollo could... Payne, you asshole. Yes, Mr. Payne, I do not think much of men who make young ladies cry. Tell him, Judge. Gag! So, Apollo was trying to help Juniper. Who knew that Apollo could be such a sweetheart? It must have been pretty hard on him too, with all that rubble, you know? Now that I think about it, there's something odd about what Apollo was able to do. Yeah, you know, considering what Miss Woods just said, I think you're right. But courtroom was in a very unusual state after all. It's a million-dollar question, what will explain its contradiction? Yeah. Like, here on the left-hand side, right next to the witness stand, there's so much rubble, like it's also suspiciously piled up. Like somebody put it there just to hide something. Which is honestly kind of stupid, but... Oh, okay. Near the witness stands where there was no rubber. And the picture... You don't see it, but okay. Oh.
Objection!
Objection! Oh, that's so good. So started his search at a witness stand, you say? That's right. I guess maybe he wanted to start from the furthest point in the room. He was being so brave and strong. But that's odd. Under circumstances, he shouldn't have been capable of that. But he was, and he still is. He might not look it, but he really is brave and kind too. Don't trash talk Apollo Phoenix. No, that's not the part I'm finding faulted. Someone has a crush on Apollo. Oh, he noticed. What you're claiming is something that no one should have been able to do. But I should think that anyone can be brave and kind if they wanted to be, Mr. Hyde. Not in this world, matey. True, anyone can be brave and kind, but if you would please take a look at this diagram. With a caught him in this state, how is it possible to walk up to the witness stand? I see a point. The rubble blocks off access to the area around the witness stand. Does such a tiny inconsistency even matter? Perhaps the witness is simply misremembering it. Ugh. Great, now I am not so sure it matters. A real man doesn't make mountains out of molehills, you know? But that's precisely what Mr. Hyde does best. I call slander, Your Honor! So, was it really impossible to approach the witness stand? I have to say, it's a bit hard to tell with any accuracy from just this diagram. Mr. Payne, do you have any other photos of the crime scene? Let me see, Your Honor. Ah, yes. I have one more. What? What? Here it is. It's a more pulled back version of the photo I presented before. Apollo's assault photo updating court record. Yeah. Just a bomb box. Oh wait, there's a piece. There's another letter here also. Woods. What's the type of metal on wheels? Mr. Payne, is the metallic object in that photo Mr. Tunnel's bomb transport case? That's right. Is there some problem? Ah, yes. The transport case was then caught in number 4 when the bomb went off. It must have been there ever since. Oh, that's it. Miss Woods, have you remembered something? Yes, I just realized. Its position. It's different from before. Its position? Position of what? The position of that big metal thing. The bomb transport case? Yes. When Apollo and I went there, it was in a different place. Where the cases in the photo was open space, so it was easy to search the stand. I see. So where was the transport case when you and Mr. Justice saw it? As I recall, I think it was more to the right. Right, then that means... In that case, the case was over there at the time of the... Apollo's attack. Was somebody hiding in the case, maybe? Who cares where the transport case was when? What difference does it make? It's nothing to do at all with what we were talking about. Oh, finger wag. Where the transport case was has everything to do with this discussion. In fact, it's so important that it's enough to turn the prosecution's argument on its ear. On its ear? On its head, right? What? Well, that certainly sounds very relevant indeed. And it sounds as though you know where the case was at the time of the attack. Yes, Your Honor. This diagram represents the crime scene as shown in the photo. And this is where the transport case was at the time of the assault on Mr. Justice. Okay, I'm just gonna... Right, more to the right. Yeah, I'm guessing it was there where Wood was.
Take that!
Oh, the slam. Your Honor, I said that this is where the transport goes at the time of the assault. But that's... inconceivable! Miss Wood, was this where the transport case was when you saw it? Yes. Yes, that's where it was. Thank you, Mrs. Woods. I'm sure the court has noted an interesting fact about this position. The transport case covers up the writing in blood. Exactly. If the transport case was in that position at the time of the assault, then no message could have been written there, because the case was in the way. Which leads us to conclude that Mr. Justice couldn't have left that bloody writing. It's just conjecture, right? Yeah. That is a good argument, Payne. Why should we believe the defendant's claim that the case was in a different position? She's obviously lying.
Objection!
The fact that the case was moved after the assault on Mr. Justice is proved by more than Mrs. Wood's testimony alone. Okay. Keep him coming, Phoenix. What? And where's this proof you're talking about? That's right here in the crime photo. Okay, I'm keen to see this proof myself, Mr. Wright. You don't see marks. You have no like red color on the... Oh wait, we do see the movement marks here, I suppose. I suppose that's what he's talking about. Yeah. Let's see if he accepts anything.
Take that!
All the proof you need, Your Honor, is right here. No! Huh? I don't follow. I'm sensing feeling of stalking, which means you're just taking a wild stab in the dark. No, but I think that's what I mean, but where do I have to point? You're good, I bet you can also I'm about to feel in a few seconds too. Just earn yourself a penalty. Can't case was moved, yeah! That's what I mean, but do I have to point at the wheels, or just to give it another try, Mr. Art? I guess I'll try pointing at the wheels.
Take that!
No? Okay. Then I'm not sure. I thought they meant the black markings on the floor, but I guess not. Let's see. Oh. Oh, yeah. I'm an idiot.
Take that!
Please take a look at the mark that runs over Mr. Justice's bandages here. I see it, but what is it? The case! This mark was made by one of the casters from the transport case carrying the bomb. As the case would move, it ran over his bandages. In other words, the transport case was reaching to the right of Mr. Justice. Then, after Mr. Justice was assaulted, the transport case was moved. What? Just as Mrs. Wood said, the case was covered in writing at the time of the assault. Therefore, it was impossible for Mr. Justice to have left that message in blood. No! You did it, boss. It was a real neighbor, but you pulled it off. Yep. That should bring down the prosecution's claim like a house of cards. And Payne was not good at recovering. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Wright, that was a very clever deduction. Oh, thank you. No, it was nothing, Your Honor. Nothing but pure genius. Take that. Boss, I'm sensing a definite smug and braggy vibe coming off of you. Ooh, fauna. I have just one question, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Mr. Justice didn't leave this message in blood. Then who did? Huh? What? Ah. Well, Mr. Ted Townhead. Well, looks like you should have taken that train of thought through to the last station. Well, I've heard a lot about this. So this is Mr. Wright's famous bluffing technique, is it? Ah, this feeling. It brings back memories of the old days. Bullshitting, back when you carved a name for yourself by bluffing your way through thick and thin. Gee, Mr. Wright. Now I'm not boss anymore. The judge kind of makes you sound no better than a 2-bit con man. Well, I'm a con man of justice. You made your argument with such confidence, Mr. Wright. I'd like to hear your answer with just as much confidence. Hey, until the judge asked the question you didn't catch on either, buster. What now, boss? Well, I guess I was thinking at Townhead. Okay, that seems bad. I hope you didn't bluff your way into a corner. Think, Phoenix, think! There must be a way through this. to dig my way to the truth somehow. Who would have hidden that message in blood? Well, the culprit. If Apollo didn't leave that blood radiating... No, it was Apollo's attacker right, and made it look like Apollo did it. That seems like the most reasonable explanation. But wait a minute. Just realized something, boss. I did it. Look at the amount of blood in the photo. It doesn't look like Apollo bled very much. I wonder if it's even possible to write out Woods with just this much. Are you alright? Good thing Apollo didn't lose that much blood. That might be a fact and why he survived the assault. It's just there was so little blood that pretty much rules out his attacker, huh? I guess so, but if it wasn't his attacker, then who else could it have been? Someone else? Right, they used her blood. But do they want me to present her?
Take that!
To be honest, I don't actually have any real proof of this. But I've come this far. There's no turning back now. Besides Apollo, there was one more person who shed blood at this crime scene. Person who shed blood? You don't mean... Oh, but I do. Oh, I assure you, it is quite based. I believe it was Candace Armour who left behind this message in blood. What? What? Detective Armour? Oh, no, she just jumped like the uncanny mask salesman in my Joe's mask. Are you sure you know what you're doing here? Not really.
Objection!
What kind of ridiculous assertion is that? If you had said the attacker left a message to show people off, it might have made sense. At first glance, it would seem the most reasonable explanation, which I thought too. However, Apollo didn't shed enough blood to write such an extensive message. Ah, I see. Even the photo makes it clear there was enough blood to write all those letters. And Mr. Justice did survive. I suppose he didn't bleed very extensively in that case. But why would Detective Armour write the defendant's name? There's no connection between the two whatsoever. Also, Armour is dead. But I mean, I didn't even know the lady, and I didn't even know the lady who was killed. But you're still gonna say the attacker took Armour's blood, I suppose? I admit the investigation didn't turn up any connection between the victim and defendant. They had never even met each other. That's very true. Well then, let's see. And maybe the intended meaning of the message is not what it appears to be. Yeah, because there's an extra piece of letter. The intended meaning? Not what it appears to be. Maybe the message was not intended to be Woods. Woodsy. The Woodsy Lord. Coming from you, that's quite a bold statement, Mr. Hyde. You wish to assert this bloody writing could have some other meaning? Yes, Your Honor. For something I pulled out of a wormhole, it could turn out to be true, right?
Objection!
Humph! It clearly says Woods, as anyone can plainly see. Yeah, Wood. W-O-O-D-S. Oh, wait, what's the letter say? Okay, no W on it. That could be a 5, and that's the O-O. That together with a W? No. What other meaning could it possibly have? I think I like his old objection voice more though. But Candace Armour was a detective. Maybe Woods only means something to the police. Like a police scanner code, for example. I didn't think of that. You may have tricked his honor, but you'll never get the best of me. I have a thing for studying on the weekends, as you may have already guessed, okay? And there's no such charade code as Woods in this state, dear Mr. Wright. Is that a fact? Don't look at me, I know as much as you do about police codes. Enough of this. I was quite taken with the defense's new theory. But if they can't substantiate anything, then I must end things here. Let's drink some water. No! Please wait, Your Honor! Very well. But before we discuss this here any further, I demand a plausible explanation. So, Mr. Heights, what is the true meaning of the bloody writing? Well, I believe it's... And no stalling! If you can't come up with an answer quickly, I will declare this discussion officially over. How rude. I'm in trouble now. What other meaning could it have? Can we save actually in here? Oh, yeah. Besides the obvious one. Maybe it means something in another language? Or maybe it's a code? Think, Phoenix! You can do this. Which piece of evidence will tell us what the word woods really means? Well, either this. Let's look at it again. $5R. That's the same one, right? Let's try this.
Take that!
Nope. What exactly is your point, Mr. Wright? So this evidence was supposed to tell me what woods really mean. But doesn't it, Your Honor? Nope. Okay, man, I'm feeling stupid. But it's gotta be this. I really don't have anything. I guess I'll let you be the judge of them. That's all you're judging around here. Judge, you deserve a penalty. Oh man, I'm really... It's the heat! But just know there's something here that looks like the word woods. Yeah, that's gotta be the case. Well then, let's try it again, shall we?
Take that!
The bomb transport case? I've about headed up to here with your shenanigans, Mr. Wright. Take a look at the numbers on this case, Your Honor. Yeah, doesn't L10015R, doesn't the string look vaguely familiar? L100. What does that have to do with anything? Humph! What could those numbers possibly mean? Hey, don't skip. Now please take a look at the bloody writing shown in comfort. Yeah, that's what I meant, that's why I showed that. Now I think I see it. Tada girl, that's one on my side. Wait, isn't that a Cena? Yeah. It says woods. Nope. Or you could say it's a horse of a different color, Your Honor. The first character isn't a W. It's actually... That's a stretch. I think that's a bit of too much of a stretch. No, this is not a... That's an L? Okay, but that's another one. Oh, my goodness. Come on, Phoenix. No. Listen, Mrs. Weeks name. It's the number engraved on this warm transport.
Objection!
What are you talking about? The next part doesn't make any sense. Next time is a 1, but the bloody writing says D. But the number in the case and bloody writing can be made up quite easily. What? Na, das haben wir LOO 1. What are my options? I waste. Okay, this guy. About the writing says D. Okay. For the record. Yeah, it's okay if I erase this line, I've got a 1. So it's erase 1 line. Right? Erase 1 line from there. Anyway, you like. Alright. Wait. No, wait, I thought we were just talking about the D. Boss, what in the world? This is not about psychology, so it's 2 lines. Man. We were talking about the D, come on. Ugh. I guess I didn't just land on it. Yeah, I thought we were talking about the D, not the whole thing. Okay. Now try again, sure. Man. Oh, 1. So we're erasing this line and this line, so it's 2 lines? Please erase the third downward stroke of the W and the curved part of the R. Now would you look at that? D erase. No, yeah, it isn't meant to be read as a word. It's the number L10015, which, if you take away the final R, it's the exact same number that's on the bottom. Humph. There's 2 lines in the match-up, you say? Well, I can't change anything to anything simply by erasing 2 lines, yeah. What if you erase 2 lines from your name? Would you be happy as Mr. Rye? Well, would you, Mr. Rye? The only right spelling is right. Okay, I'm doing pretty well here, and I think I've drawn the right conclusion. Active R serial message is the bomb transport case number. Yona, the 2 lines were added by the real culprit to intentionally mislead people. Okay, then the W makes more sense. What? The original message Detective Army left behind was the transport case number, but whoever sold Apollo changed the message. If you're right, boss. Then what do you suppose Detective Army was trying to tell us? Good question. What does this number represent? Do you see this number here? There's my identification number. Candace Army lost her life in the courtroom bombing. Her dying message could have only had one purpose. To finger Ted Tonate. No! Tell us the name of the one responsible for the bombing. Well, don't give us suspense, Mr. Hyde. Tell us who she was trying to name. The culprit that the victim was trying to identify was none other than...
Take that!
The offense wishes to indict Mr. Ted Tonate on the charge of the courtroom bombing. Ted Tonate? Apparently, disabling bombs isn't Mr. Tonate's only specialty. Somehow, the victim must have realized that he was the bomber. So when she was caught in the blast, she left his bomb transport case number as a dying message. She used Mr. Tonate's own ID number to finger him for the crime. Why would anyone go off their way to write an ID number? Wouldn't they simply write the person's name? Some good point there. What do you have to say to that, Mr. Wright? Yeah, time for saves coming. I'm a bit pissed about that earlier on. What do you have to say to that, Mr. Wright? That only Detective Armour would know the answer to that, but allow me to offer to see you. There's Hex, Detective Armour couldn't recall Mr. Tonate's name in the heat of the moment. As I recall, this was the first meeting between the two. It's entirely possible they wouldn't have been familiar with each other. Or maybe using the ID number was a way to hide his true meaning from the real culprit. Well, if he's from police, he should have known that. Thus lowering the odds that they'd erase the bloody writing. But no matter what the reason, the important thing is the meaning behind her message. The fact remains she wrote Mr. Tonate's ID number. Now, just one moment here. There hasn't been any proof yet that it was indeed Detective Army who wrote it. Fingerprint analysis. The bloody writing wasn't found during the investigation after the blast. Detective Ahmed left a message. It should have been found at that time.
Objection!
Nope, the case was on top of it, which is dumb, but... Naturally, Mr. Turnett hid it before anyone could discover it. And there's a simple explanation for how he was able to do so. What? Mr. Turnett was able to cover the message up because he was the first to find the body, right? Oops. Doesn't say. Oh, the endless purple. Well, he was the first to find the body, right? The first person to discover the bloody writing was Mr. Turnett himself. I was the first one on the scene after the explosion. I went there to ensure safety, but I ended up discovering a dead body. When Mr. Turnett saw that the victim had written his ID number, he used the bomb transport case to cover up the bloody writing as a stopgap measure. So that's how the mess and blood was under the transport case. He didn't have enough time to try and scrub away the writing. If he didn't report the body right away, he would look suspicious. So those letters lived on to serve another function. When Mr. Turnett used them in another incident, they assaulted Mr. Justice. Exactly. Mr. Turnett hit upon a plan to use the bloody writing for his own purposes. So he didn't clean it away. Instead, he made it look like Mr. Justice wrote it. By adding 2 lines to the writing that Detective Armour left behind. Ooh, DS. He changed the meaning of the message. He made it look like Mr. Justice was accusing Mrs. Woods of the attack. So that means... Miss Woods? The only person who could have altered the bloody writing was the cold room bomber. Who was the same person that assaulted Mr. Justice. Oops. Yeah! What does Phoenix say? That was too quick for me. And that person is dead tonight. Order in the court. Order, I say. It looks like we will have to hear from the bomb specialist himself. Mr. Payne, please have Mr. Turnett take the witness stand. Yes, Your Honor. It's great, Mr. Wright. Just doing what I do best. Just flying by the seat of my pants. Bluffing. Do you think you can... Dismantling the case is yours. Do you think you can handle... What was that... The Apollo Justice, right? Where in that one case that they kept... Was it Apollo? Oh, maybe it was 1-5. Oh no, wait, 1-4-2, where they kept having a flashback. No, but it was that one Apollo case, I think, where they kept having a flashback because it only happened 2 minutes ago. I look forward to seeing you try. Very annoying. I've finally drawn Mr. Turnett back onto the witness stand. Looks like you'll get your wish, good old man. Now watch me take your lies apart. Man, this is really involved for day 1 case. I think my favorite is still 4-1. Mr. Turnett, I'm afraid we have a few more questions for you. I understand the situation, Your Honor. I was keeping a close eye on the proceedings from the gallery. The allegations are laughable. He sounds more like Apollo, honestly. I wouldn't be laughing if I were you, Mr. Turnett. The message in blood matches your ID number. The same ID number that is there on that bomb transport case. Such a far-fetched theory. Now better than a tangled ball of wires. He's kinda making me nervous when he does that. I'll have them untangled for you in no time at all. You were the first person on the scene after Detective Armin left a message in blood. You were the only one who could have hidden the writing and then used it again later. I see. X2 times 2. But then, let me ask you. Do you have any proof that Detective Armin wrote that message? There's no bloody handwriting on her body, is there? That's a very good question. Well, do you, Mr. Wright? The rest of the proof that Detective Armor wrote the messages to... Analyze the DNA. Yeah, no, I requested a DNA test because of my blood itself. Once you know who it is, it will be obvious as to who wrote the message. Very well. Bailiff, please put in a request for a DNA test at the forensics team. There will be some time before we have the results of the analysis. Until then, let's hear more from the witness. I would like nothing more, Your Honor. I want the court to hear how ridiculous the defense's theory is. After the explosion. I admit I was the first on listening of the explosion. Something I just noticed with Payne, was very noticeable with Payne, is that more like, unlike any other attorney basically, he just tends to disappear halfway through the case a bit. Like he'll pop up again and stuff, but he's really not the main driver of the case, unlike like Edgeworth or Francisco. But there was no bloody writing there at the time. Anyway, there's no way Detective Army could have written it. She stuck her head on rubble and died near the courtroom entrance. She was too far away from where the bloody message was found. Oh, was she now? So you're saying that the victim's body was nowhere near where the writing was? Precisely. It is plain as day that she could not have written it. It's true that the body was discovered near the entrance to the courtroom. That almost sounds like a however. Please have a look at this crime scene photo. As you can see, there's blood and the rubble near the victim's body. Stop. What's that like, the small one's an earring, but is that also supposed to be an earring? That location seems a bit weird for that. Unless it like hangs from the other one. I don't think they get detectives of piercings in Japan. She must have died after hitting her head there. I see. Alright then, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. Do you have what it takes to take my infallible testimony apart? What an arrogant thing. After the explosion. Admit I was the first one to see the guilty. Why were you the first person in the scene? It was a QD error. There was regulations for bomb disposal specialist to enter first. In other words, you had the opportunity to alter the bloody writing, didn't you? So,
Objection!
Mr. Wright, please don't interrupt. Mr. Turner is about to give testimony that will show just how wrong your reasoning is. Darn, I think he was just about to say something interesting too. When I went in and saw the aftermath, well, it was quite a disaster. There's no bloody writing there.
Holding!
You were able to tell this even with those goggles on? With these goggles, there's no way I could have missed something like that. I can see quite well with them. In fact, I can see every hair on your spiky head. Oh, you have a few... He's like... few grays, Mr. Wright. What did he say? He was 23 or something? No, wait. Wait, we're not on here. Man, how many years have passed since the first game? We're likely in our 30s maximum. What? Poor Mr. Wright. You're always working so hard, keeping our office together. Wait a minute, I don't have any grey hairs. Just kidding.
Objection!
You also. I object to the witness's attempt to prematurely give me grey hair. Mr. Tonate, this court frowns upon untoward comments on a person's hair, or lack thereof. I'm sensing a great wave of sorrow coming from the judge. My apologies, Your Honor. May I please continue my testimony? No, find him guilty, Judge. Anyway, there's no way Detective Arnold could have written it.
Holding!
What makes you so sure? should know it, and who you posted? Mr. Justice, of course. Just for buying, he wrote the name of the ticket, Juniper Woods. Final message from your poor subordinate. Poor Mr. Justice, I'm starting to get all misty-eyed. He's not dead, you know, yeah, Apollo's not dead, folks. So how can you be so sure it wasn't Detective Armor who wrote the message? It's very simple. She had struck her head on the rubble and died near. By impact with a flat object. That's no flat object. That's not a flat object. Okay, let's press first. Do you imagine you were thrown back by the force of the blast? A bomb can inflict damage not only from the explosion itself, but substantial secondary damage from the blast wound. Detective Armor unfortunately hit her head in some order. Instead, her autopsy is autopsy there's trauma to break her head. Yeah, but flat object. Now do you see? Arne could have not opened that message. The reason for it being he was too far away from where the bloody message.
Hold it!
Isn't it possible she could have called to the area of the bloody message? That was true, then how did she return to the spot near the entrance? Maybe she called back after writing. So this guy just would you like to get down on the floor and give a demonstration as you? No, thank you. Yeah, there are other ways away from there. There's no way to reach. Quite the conundrum. That means something is off somewhere. There must be a contradiction. Ah, maybe the body was moved. Doesn't explain how blood got onto the rubber. If John was only found out after the fact. Yeah, it is the autopsy report. It's the one with the picture. Indictment. Oops. Present.
Objection!
I really don't like... I think he would have needed an older one. It sounds like Apollo for me. To me. You're a terrible liar, Mr. Tornado. Question mark. Take a look at his autopsy, specifically the part of her Detective Armor's head injury. Cause of death, trauma to back of head caused by impact with a flat object. Yes, what about it? Well, that ain't flat. Now get a good look at the bloody piece of rubber. It's sharp and pointed. Hey, you're right, boss. It is pointy, like a... Yeah, just like yeah. That is odd, isn't it? What could be the meaning of this contradiction? I believe it means the victim did not hit her head on this piece of rubber. That's so brutal, though. After she died, picking up and ramming her against it just to spread more blood. The bloodstain you see is just another fabrication. Its purpose is... did I miss the apostrophe in it? Its purpose is to mislead us into thinking the victim died near the courtroom entrance. Are you claiming the culprit moved the victim's body? That's exactly what I'm claiming. The victim hit her head at some other location. Most likely on the floor and so on a flat surface. This location was somewhere near where the bloody writing was found. So she was still alive and then... He must have really killed her? Wait, what's the autopsy report reading? Did she then just bleed out? In that case, she definitely could have written a message. Yana. After the results of the bloodstain analysis. Very good timing. Let's take a look. Quote, the message was written in Detective Armor's blood. As defense claims, only the parts of the message were added afterwards were written in Mr. Justice's blood. I wonder how well it works with dried blood. It doesn't make a difference, probably. It would appear the defense assertion is correct, after all. Man, this is really involved for first place. Yes, you did it! You were right, boss! Now I have to drive it home. I'll have to take a good look at the bloody writing analysis later. Bloody hell. 1 exclamation 1. Well, I mean, no, all these things could still be easily brushed off well, I didn't know any better. There's no proof that he lied, is there? Mr. Tony, it is now apparent that you've told several lies to this court. I hope you have some sort of explanation for yourself. Did he type ... Fine, I will confess. You will. But then, my ether can't. This time, I will tell the truth. Okay. The truth and nothing but the truth. It is true that Detective Armour wrote my ID number. She very plainly wrote L115R. I was shocked. But I did not detonate the bomb. Detective Armour must have mistaken me for the bomber. Not wanting to be accused, I moved the body and covered the writing. My bad. My bad? So it is your assertion that you merely moved the body, is that it? That is correct. I did not kill Detective Armour. Oh, well, if that's all you did then... Wait a minute. That in and of itself is a criminal act. Glad to see you finally crossed the finish line, Your Honor. Very well, then. Your cross-examination, please, Mr. Wright. The truth, and nothing but the truth. It is true that Detective Armour wrote my ID number.
Hold it!
So I admit that you actually did see the bloody writing that Detective Armour left. My bad. I should have said so from the outset. And you're sure it was your ID number? I am sure. It was definitely my ID number. That number was assigned exclusively to me by the police department. The number is assigned to my goggles as well. Those funky things about the police department. A long time where we've come since the metal detector. Also, these are special goggles customized by me personally. Speaking of personalized, the sunglasses of mine were custom made as well. They were specially created to be particularly dark and shiny. Speaking of special, my gavel is made of mahogany and was custom made as well. Why would you do that for your job? It was specially created to make a particularly loud and sounding sound. Imagine paying out of your own money for something at your job. Wish I had something to brag about. Be all of that as it may. I just want to reconfirm you saw the bloody writing, clearly. And that was your ID number. That is correct. My ID number was written in blood on the floor. She very plainly wrote L159. I was shocked.
Hold it!
L159. It's written after bomb went off in the corridor. Right, I didn't know I should write it, so it sent me into a panic. I'm like quite a tizzy. If I were in the shoes, I guess it would have psyched me out too. I can't imagine coming across the message "Psychs" written in blood. Is it just because she's a psychology student? Ever saw gasp and paint in blood? It certainly make me gasp. As the shoot, Mr. Tennant, understand how you must have felt. Yeah, it's still a crime. And so you discovered your ID number written in blood at the scene, man. That's right, I saw it with my own eyes. It very clearly said L159. But I did not detonate the bomb.
Hold it!
Didn't you? The victim may have had special knowledge of who the bomber was. I have no idea what thoughts Detective Armour may have had inside her head. It's not like I ever dismantled her mind to check. Creepy. Mr. Wright, if you have suspicion of witness, let's see your proof. Evidence is everything I call for. I'm bluffing. Even school children know that. How many years have you been your friend to Tony now? Cut me some slack. Don't feel bad, boss. You just got your Tony's badge back after being a hobo for a couple of years. In that sense, you're still more of a beginner than I am. I suppose I should be thankful you're not a licensed psychologist. Mr. Tony, please continue with your testimony. With pleasure. My idea was left at the scene, but... Active Arm must have mistaken me for a real gender. Mistake, you mean you had nothing to do with the explosion? That is correct. That is why I was so shocked that I saw my ID number. The victim may have suspected Mr. Tony for no reason other than the fact that, as the bomb specialist, he was in charge of the bomb. My words, a false accusation. It's vocational discrimination, I say. I do not support discrimination of any kind. Good on you, Judge. Good on you. Well spoken, Your Honor. If the victim had been found to be killed with a gavel, Mr. Bluesuit over there probably would have pinned the crime on you. He would? Well, that just wouldn't do. Mr. Wright. If you dare try to pin anything on me, I will find you in contempt of court. But I even tried to harm a hair on a strand of your beard, Your Honor. Well said, Mr. Payne. Because I am so closely associated with bombs, I was afraid I would be prosecuted if anyone saw the bloody writing. Well, to be fair, in Japanifornia, there is a very real fear. Like, Miss Woods, no, nothing. Well, what did I think she did again? I've already forgotten.
Hold it!
My bad. I didn't think to clean away the bloody writing. I didn't have time. By the time I got the message, the blood was already dry. The police were waiting just outside for me to secure the room. I still had to move the body. I was in a panic. No time to spare, I temporarily covered the writing with my case. Yeah, didn't you think the police would find during the investigation? Ah, okay, then that makes sense. Yeah, I was wondering about it, because why wouldn't they move the case, but... Regulation stipulates only specialists may touch transfer cases. Well, I mean, they would just ask, usually, because of the danger, you see. I thought I would clean up the writing once they were finished. My bad. My bad. That's the only thing that really just magic to smooth everything over. Let's try something else. I don't believe the Hicker's arms thing is just a mistake. He won't regulate of the studies. Yeah, okay, let's see. I should have took armor with my dad now. Let's look at the corridor. Okay, so this was here. Alright, so who moved it afterwards?
Hold it! Hold it! Hold it!
Let's see. What did he say? It didn't seem particularly notable yet. I didn't have time. Oh, I don't know, but isn't... Yeah, is that a contradiction? Because when we found the writing, so somebody must have moved the file again. You just told me that it wasn't the police. How do I prove that? That's
Objection!
no. Okay, how do I wonder if that is it. But how do I prove? Percent. Tornado has the key. After the assault.
Objection!
I don't see any particular problem with this evidence. Oops. No. Okay, so maybe it's... Is it not? I'm at the wrong track then. Okay, let's listen to this audio.
Hold it!
You did see a bloody writing. Yes. Yeah, you follow. A person and lesbian boss. Yeah, right, where's that piece of... You're very plainly out.
Hold it!
Okay. Yeah, let's try a hawk into that one.
Objection!
That was this one. Yeah, I thought about it earlier, but just want to make doubly sure that L159 is really what you saw written in blood. Yes! It very clearly said L159. But that's all. Because that's not what I said. That's a very good pain voice. What on earth are you babbling on about now? Wasn't it you who claimed that the bloody writing was his ID number in the first place? I do appreciate them saying bloody all the time. Take a good look at the photo and the bloody writing analysis. Now tell me, does it really say L159? Eep. Something is missing, isn't it? That something is the fine law. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Tonate? Did he use that to strike her? Yeah. Oh, alright, no, man, there was no R on the end. It was just a slip of the finger, my bad. Come back, my beautiful contradiction. Mister, I'm not so sure this is some sort of thing. Yeah, well, of course not. You have something for me, Sina? Sunset is extremely agitated, almost panicked. Yeah, you don't need your emotion widgets, your emojis. Almost right. It appears it was nothing more than a mere mistake. I don't know. Did you really just make a typo? What about it all? Yeah, he saw there's a piece of it. Sorry, that's Huh? Now I'll take another good look. Yeah, see? That's it! Okay, that's a great face. What's it now, Mr. White? Are you trying to imitate Apollo in his cords of steel? I've got it. So that's what happened. A slip of the finger. Is that really all it was? Because I don't think so. I propose that Mr. Turner really did see the letter. But the photo clearly shows it is now. You fool! No, Yana. Actually, just the opposite is true. Photo shows that Mr. Turner actually could have seen the eye. Trying to make the claim, then you'd better be able to point out what you mean. Ooh. And that's it.
Take that!
Let's look here, to the right of the file. Do you see a little bit of red? Oh, I see it. Just on the edge of it, the floor is broken up. That's the art that Mr. Turner saw. It's true that the witness wears some very, very old goggles. That doesn't mean his eyesight is bad, nor his brain power. What partial little smudge looks like an artist? Paint, you idiot! What Mr. Turner saw wasn't a little smudge. There's a whole and complete eye written there. Before the floor was damaged by the explosion. Wait a minute. Oh yeah. Care to explain what you mean? Because you just proposed that everything happened in the exact opposite order. Yep, because that's the way it really went down. The timing of when the hour was written turns everything about this case around. He killed her and then set off the bomb. She caught him as he was preparing the bomb or something. When was the message written? Before the explosion. The bloody message running off the edge of the damaged floor like that. We can only conclude that it was written before the explosion. But that's ridiculous. If that were true, it overturns your own premise. That's right, it does. In fact, it turns everything upside down. The victim wasn't killed by the explosion in the courtroom. She was killed before the explosion ever occurred. All that music. Order! Order in the court! What kind of preposterous claim is that? Have you forgotten that the victim's body was found at the scene of the explosion? True, but consider this scenario. She was hit on the head and killed before the explosion, or even before the trial, began. Her body was subsequently placed in the courtroom rooms after the bombing occurred. That way, it could be made to look like she was a victim of the blast. What? What did he use to kill her? It sounds like you'd better look into what the victim was doing before the trial, Mr. Payne. Did anyone see Detective Armour before the trial? Let's see. According to the police report. Ah, here it is. One person saw a victim before trial. Ted Tonate. One person was Ted Tonate. Wait, what? No one besides Mr. Tonate saw the victim. That appears to be the case, Your Honor. ... I would now ask the court to recall something. Specifically, Mr. Tonate's words from yesterday. It was when Detective Arm and I were transporting the bomb. Oh my. Mr. Tonate. Just before the trial, you were with the victim. The two of you were together at the scene of the crime. Courtroom number 4. Ah! Your Honor. The defense requests new testimony from Mr. Turner. We wish to hear what he has to say about his whereabouts just before the trial. Mr. Turner, your testimony, please. My testimony? There's no need for blah blah blah. He's completely unnerved, Mr. Hyde. You must have hit the nail on the head. Did we get some more merges? Because OPT. Nicht one per turn. Once per turn! All I did was transfer the bomb to the sweet courtroom. I already told you. Gah! Blast this thing. I was only in the courtroom with the victim because of our work. I swear I was only transferring the bomb here. You and the victim were alone together at the scene of the crime. In other words, you certainly had opportunity to commit murder, did you not? But why? What's the motive? Do you always leave yourself so open to attacks, Mr. Wright? What now, Mr. Payne? I tire of you. Yes, Mr. Payne may have had the opportunity to kill Detective, but why would he? An important piece of your assertion is missing. What important piece? Motive. The murder weapon. Oh. Right. Flat object. It's this, isn't it? That's why it's cracked. What do you claim was used to kill the victim? Mr. Payne has a point. If Mr. Tonnett had the chance without a weapon, you can't accuse him of the crime. Oh, Mr. Tonnett? Oh, yes, that's right. Oh, wow, that's an evil motherfucker. I didn't have any sort of thing that could be used as a murder weapon on me. I couldn't possibly have killed the victim. Everything can be used as a murder weapon. Did you really have nothing you could use as a murder weapon? What is this, you know? Just looking at the victim's autopsy report, I'm hoping there's something in there you can find in that direction. Died from trauma to the back of the head with a flat object. Yeah. Victim's which kind of injury? All you would need is a flat surface, right? I mean, you could also just smash her head on the ground, I suppose. But yeah, a heavy blunt object could definitely be a murder weapon. On the start, can you indicate for the court what was used to kill Detective Armor? Yes. Man, at the start I messed up so bad, and now I'm having a field by hearing thing. It is the first case I'm gonna have again. I believe I can. Believe. The key word here. You can? Then please do so now. What in Mr. Tennant have that could have been used as a murder weapon? There's another thing else that's like clearly the bomb right.
Take that!
Mr. Tennant, you say you didn't have anything that could be used as a weapon? But in fact, you had the perfect thing. What? What the devil are you talking about? You had this. That's the bomb. I thought you were trying to prove that the victim wasn't killed by the bomb blast. Yeah, but it's a heavy little thing. The bomb blast? No. But I believe Candace Armour was killed with this bomb. What's that mean? Sorry, I'm a bit tired. I'll drink some more water, because this is the blunt object that delivered a fatal blow to your head. Grah! Please recall the description of Detective Armour's head wound. Trauma to back of head caused by impact with a flat object. They assumed this injury was sustained when her head hit the floor. But a blow from any flat side of this bomb would produce the exact same wound pattern. Please blow up. What's with him? Then show me some proof. Where's the evidence that I hit the victim with the bomb? Well, it's cracked. Which isn't really evidence, but you know. He's right, I don't have anything decisive. Did you find any of the victim's blood on the bomb? That would be decisive proof. But too bad, the bomb is blown to bits. It's long gone. Boom. Game over, yeah. Look. Is there really nothing on the bomb in the photo? Well, it's cracked, which I mean, you know, could have been from like anything, I feel like, but I don't see any blood or anything. Wait, the timer display isn't broken yet. Maybe it broke and make contact with Detective Hour's head. Definitely a possibility, but unless you find a fragment with the victim's blood on it, it's not going to count. Oops. Oh, where's the close-up from? It would be crazy if she was holding it in her hand, but... black object. Like plastic. Saying of the bomb, Tornado managed to obliterate all traces of the murder weapon. What in the world do I do now? You feel like you would have wanted to have heard coordinate last time. At times like this, I've got to change gears and look at things in a different way. Instead of looking at the things he wasn't able to hide, should be looking for a way to expose the things he did hide. Did Tornado murder Detective R before the trial started? Then he placed the body in the courtroom after the bomb went off. Why? Which means there's something you need to keep hidden until then. Okay, the photo. Oh wait, this thing. Alright.
Take that!
Your Honor, please take a look at this. Fact now is the time I hit this makes it closer, that's my case. Oh no, wait. He did say the photo though, right? Oops. Yeah, that's where you read this. Yeah, that's what happens for arrogance. Let's try to recalculate the file. So exactly what Mr. Tornado had to hide. But that's not a photo. Alright, what's that? Okay, instead of looking for the things he wasn't able to hide, I should be looking for a way to expose the things he did hide. He murdered before the trial started, then he placed the body in the courtroom after the bomb went off. He needed to keep hidden until then, well, they're in mode, I suppose, but... her body, right?
Take that!
Your Honor, yeah, the body. There's something we've all been overlooking. The murder took place before the trial. Then Mr. Tarnett would have had to hide the body somewhere during the trial, in the bomb case. Hey, you're right. If we can figure out where that hiding place is. Exactly. We might be able to find some evidence we can pin him down with. So where could Mr. Tarnett have hidden the body during the trial?
Take that!
Wait, a box big enough for a body? A box that was in the courtroom the whole time? A box nobody would touch if they thought there was a bomb in it? Mr. Tarnett. What is it? Do you finally have some decisive evidence to show me? No, you're the one who's going to show it to me. Come again? You heard me. Now, show me what's inside that bomb transport case. What? Why? No, there's no need. Got him now. Just before the trial, you killed the victim with a blunt object, and then you placed her body in the ruins of the courtroom after the bomb went off. Clearly, you were trying to make it look like she died in the explosion. But where was the body hidden during the trial? Oh, I hadn't thought of that. The answer is right there. Inside a box made of thick alloy plating that can withstand any impact. No, that's completely false. If it's false, you should have no objections to showing us your transport case. So, let's open it up and take a look inside, shall we? Hold it. ... That's not if you value your life. We'll see up to now. Remain calm and listen carefully. This bomb will detonate in 5 minutes. What? Huh? Come again? I repeat, this HH-3000 will detonate in 5 minutes. What's going on? Your Honor, I command you adjourn this trial. Before this bomb goes off. Mr. Tarnett, are you threatening me? I'm the only one who can disable this bomb. If you don't want to die, your only option is to listen to me. So Tarnett, didn't you say it's just a training model? A fake to practice on? I did, but I also lied. This is the real deal. This is the HH-3000. But the HH-3000 is used to blow up quarter number 4, wasn't it? How do you know it was the real HH-3000 that blew up quarter number 4? No? The bomb that built the courtroom was a different one that I made. But, are we to take this as a confession on your part? Take it any way you would like. Just before the trial, I took the HH-3000 out of the stuffed animal and put my own bomb into it. That was the bomb that exploded and destroyed courtroom number 4. Mr. Tarnett, please be reasonable. Do you really expect us to believe a crazy story like that? The HH-3000, it is so unique. I had never seen anything like it. It's so unique that I could not replicate the detonation mechanism. So, I just had to have it. Besides, did anyone look inside the stuffed animal during the trial? Did anyone check to see if it really was the HH-3000 in there? I must confess, no one opened the stuffed animal to check. So there really is a possibility a bomb was switched on? No, not a possibility. A certainty. I did it. So you had a real bomb with him this whole time? You'd better get out of here while you can. You do not have much time. Order in the court. I'm out of here. It's gonna blow. Run! You forced him here. Well, aren't you brave? It just wouldn't do for the judge presiding his court to run. But that horrible explosion the other day. The judge looks like he's about to book it for the nearest exit any second. That's Mr. Payne. Aye, that is. Oh, he does that. And he's off. Alright, what do we do? Better say to run now, wouldn't it? The bomb might really go off. Only 3 more minutes. Like, what if I wait here for 3 minutes? Oh, it doesn't work. Is that bomb really the HH-3000? unique ending if I something like that. Let's look at the court record. No, it's been fun, but I will be going now. With my dear HS 2000 naturally. And by the way, I would advise against sending followed. Even with normal message, this bomb can still be triggered manually. Singer being followed, I will detonate on the spot. Farewell.
Hold it!
Hold it. You're not going anywhere, Tonate. Oh? Yona, there's no reason to be afraid. That bombs are fake. Are you sure, Mr. More of your famous bluffing? Even at the risk of your own life? And the risk of your judge's life too. Now if you're bluffing now, not a time like this. Lives on the line here. 4 of them. I'm not bluffing, and I have proof. You do? I do? Of course, Yana. It's right here in the photo of the bomb. Clear as day. It's not It's a time or something? Or is it really because of the correct thing? I mean, if I'm assuming that that's what killed her, then I guess I'm gonna point at the correct thing.
Take that!
Let's play for time on the bomb before it's broken. Most likely broken is the time used the bomb to directly on it. This play bomb found is not broken. Yeah, I don't really like the logic. What if you just used a different thing to hit him? Mr. Tyler is clearly lying when he said he switched at the bomb switch anyway. The real HS-3000 blew up in quarter number 4. This bomb is no more a fake, a model used for training purposes. Fear not, Your Honor. I'll examine the inside of the bomb transport case myself. Yes, please do that, Mr. Hunt. No, stop. Is it long? What is that? Burgundy. Is there a bloodstain? Just as I expected. Your lies have all been blown to bits, Mr. Tonate. I'm confident DNA analysis on this bloodstain will confirm that it's Detective Armor's blood. Those results will conclusively prove that you murdered Detective Armor. What if I ran away? How about it, Mr. Tonate? Think you can dismantle this decisive evidence? Dismantle it? You're too late. You missed your chance to run, so now you're the fight. This HS-3000 is about to explode. Don't try to threaten us, Mr. Tonate. You haven't proved anything, Phoenix. I've already proved that your bomb is a fake. It's real. This bomb is the real deal, I tell you. It's real. Mad bomber party of one. There's no time left. It's going to blow. I have to disarm it. I have to take it apart. Dismantle anything. I can take apart evidence. I can take apart bombs. I can dismantle it all. Okay, Looney. Dismantle. I'm not gonna make it. Only one thing left to do. Stop. That actually was it. Maybe I should have run. No, I did. Oh. Kinda cute eyes. Game over. Dismantle attempt failed. Okay, so it was a fake. Loser. It's all over. My life has been blown to bits. It's all that stupid woman's fault. I was selling the bombs I disarmed on the black market. And I tried to take this one, she just had to know. Why would you do it in court? confronted me in code number 4 that day. That's why I had no choice. Before I knew what I was doing, I hit her. It's all her fault. I mean, at least have some remorse after you get caught. I was looking for a place to hide her body. She left a message in blood. The trial was about to start, so I didn't have time to clean it up. And now all this. Ah, I thought for sure I'd hit this guy at Destinies explosion. Then that stupid defensatory style stickers knows into my business. After my test me yesterday, I went to quadrant number 4 and found that kid up all up in my bomb transport case. Wait, how did he get in there? This thing's locked. There's I snuck up behind him and bam. Maybe the police arrest that little girl. I thought for sure I could pin it all on her. Why? Oh, why? Tectonite, you're here under us. On suspicion of the courtroom bombing and the assault on Mr. Justice. The innocents are guilty. Okay, and the murder? The murder? Now then, I see that members of the public have returned to the gallery. One person, however, seems to still be running far, far away. Oh no, I didn't even see his hair blow away. Be that as it may, I will now announce Miss Juniper Wood's verdict. Not guilty. Man, I've been imagining courthouse cleaner. Court is adjourned. Defendant Lobby number 5. Yeah, I guess we managed to pull it off somehow. So many mysteries cleared up all at once. It was amazing. It just sort of worked out that way, didn't it? That's not the kind of thing that usually just works out. You made it happen. And the way that mean old Fuzzy got hightailed it out here, that was great. Junie! That's right. See now, thank you for everything you did for me. I'm sure Paula would be happy if you show up in the office. I'm so happy for you, Junie. Now you can go back home to the forest in peace. I hope the both of you will come and visit me or something. The 3 of us. That would be nice. Thank you for the invitation. Do not miss that. I'm not so sure you could make it all the way up to Junie's house. How high up do you live again, Junie? Around 3,000 feet, I think. What? That's not forest, that's a mountain. Lots of feet. 25 centimeters? I don't know, I've got giant feet. But, you know, boss, there's something that still bothers me about the case. Oh yeah? I'm back. Oh, there? Yeah, I was wondering about that too. Is this the answer? Yeah, this thing was? The remote switch, right? Yeah, I wonder where it disappeared to. Maybe Mr. Tunnel, but he didn't seem to have it. That's a pretty big thing to leave on this earth, though. Well, let's leave it up to the police to find. For now, we should be sober they are non-guilty, really. Yes, you're right. That is kind of weird. I don't know. Junie, shall we go report the good news? You know, to that certain someone? Okay. Huh? My grandmother? No, silly. To Apollo. Alright. Well, don't we all go to the hospital together to see him? Great idea. I think Junie would prefer being alone with him. I bet he's bored out of his mind. Okay. And so the quantum bombing case came to a close. But the next trial was just over the horizon. There's never a dull moment with so many lawyers in the office. That's for sure. Court Justice Athena Sykes and me, Phoenix Wright. Between the three of us, there's no case we can't solve, and you're specialized in murder. When our powers combine, we're an unstoppable team. At least, that's what I believed. That seems ominous. But all of that changed with what Apollo said to us that day. Was something that would put my faith in us to the ultimate test. He stole the remote. I don't know. Oh god, we're still the anything agency. Oh, cutscene. He quit?
Sorry, but I'll be taking a leave of absence.
Wait! What do you mean by a leave?
Can you at least give me a reason why?
I can only say,
Is that the same voice actor?
this is something I must settle on my own.
Oh, there's Trucy.
Oh, why, Apollo? Why are you shutting us out?
Oh, so for sure somebody would stand up there. What happened to you, Apollo? Oh. Ever since you put that jacket on, you've changed. Yeah, you've become edgy. Dot, dot, dot. And now, for whatever reason, all my mind keeps doing is returning to the day I first met you. Don't do that to Junie. We had tackled our first case together. He and I, this past spring. And as we did, I came to know who he is and how he thinks. It was a very peculiar case, aren't they all? One in which the victim was killed by a mythical creature. Okay, I'm interested. The end. Oops. Yes. Sure. The monstrous turnabout. So these are all turnabouts too. Kabuki. Yo!
Long, long ago, the nine-tailed fox defeated the evil Tenmataro and sealed the fallen demon away. To this day, it is said that he slumbers even still within the forbidden chamber.
Night-night, Alderman. Sweet dreams.
Oh, okay.
At long last, The revival of Tenmataro is at hand.
I'm probably gonna like this a lot. What about he only stabbed one of them? A few months prior to the courthouse bombing. Guess I'm a little early. Oh hey Apollo. Oh, Trucy scene. Getting early start today? Yeah! This is the first job I've had in a while after all. Yeah, after 4-4. Well, aren't we all fired up? But it's not every day I get a call from Mr. Wright. What kind of work today, eh? Mr. Wright didn't mention any details. Work? Is that how you put it? Don't tell me he just wants me to clean the toilet again. I've really become a fixture around here, Apollo. Come to think of it, it's been almost a year since I was hired. A lot's happened since then. I settled in nicely despite a few bumps in the road. My name is Apollo Justice. I've been practicing law for about a year, but I still have a lot to learn. The right anything agency, and this is where I work. Don't let the name fool you, it's definitely a law agency. But don't forget it's also a talent agency here. It's the law agency part of it, it's usually forgotten. She's right, a budding magician, and adopted daughter of the agency's owner, Phoenix Wright. She taught us me help with her magic tricks. Yeah, one of the agency's talents as well. Yeah, my talents are courts of steel. I was under the impression I was a lawyer. Oh, we better hurry. Doesn't look like Daddy's going to make it, so let's get going. Where are we going? What about the job you mentioned? This is the job. You're supposed to keep me company today. Now come on. Another day of not being a lawyer. Should have seen this coming. This is the right anything agency, you know. There's no law allowed at work at the moment, so... Yeah, why are you working here, Apollo? Here's Mr. Right anyway. Daddy said something about going to meet an acquaintance in jail. But don't worry. Just focus on your job and I'll tell you exactly what you need to know. Well, let's go. We don't have all day. And another day of anything goes begins at the right anything agency. Oh, okay. I figured I could investigate a bit. Nine Tails Vale. Yokai Lane. Ah, yeah. Japanifornia. Typical American decor. So, what are we doing way up here in the mountains? This Nine-Tails bad. Everything's been talking about the yokai crazy. You mean Japanese monsters? Gatex explains all these weird things. Yeah, like, no, I don't know, Jersey Devil, no Bigfoot. Speaking of which, wasn't Nine-Tails founded by Japanese immigrants? Yes. And they brought the demon with them? Like that tower thing? It came with them when they defeated it here? Yeah, they're holding a festival to boost tourism over at the Alderman's Manor. My friend who works here invited us, that's why we're here. Now I'm your chaperone because your dad was too busy. Dad said that with those horns of yours it'd make a great addition to the festival. I wonder if Phoenix doesn't like Apollo that much, maybe. And like, you might respect him as a lawyer, but I wonder if... Because it's just Apollo that he's sometimes like a dick to. I mean, he looks just like a Japanese demon. Wasn't that so soft of him? Maybe he just doesn't like a guy hanging out with his adoptive daughter. Even if, well... You know. I could do without thoughtfulness like that. It's almost time. Come on, Polly. The festival grounds are this side. Alright, guess time to Kyubi Monogarden. Kyubimon. Oh, no music. Monster Crash. Yeah, let's not read it. Can have on TV, supposedly never come back. From the cover. Oh, I know. Oh, yeah, there's me up. You and Daddy would be a perfect comedy duo. Okay, Agni's like a fire demon, and I imagine that means Rudolph's like an ice demon. Lady sets them up and you knock him down. Okay. I plan on staying alive. You do? But you suck. Simulatory. Magic panties. Oh. Did I need to do it to get it back? No. Okay. Okay. Right, there's no... Look at? Oh. I gotta present the badge. Check it out. Yeah, well, if they can't tell what you're doing. How old are you? I think you're 15 in the old one. Or just 1 year has passed. Okay. Right. We're like 23 in this, aren't we? You mean to tell me you were 22 in the last one? Oh god. She'd be awesome. Okay, but I can't investigate here. At least not right now. Okay. Oh, what animation now? The backgrounds aren't just still. Technology shows come from. Definitely feels trucy. I love her. Jinxie. Tenma, she's a demon. Damn it. Yes! Okay, she's great. I know food, She's also put one on herself. I'm human. The red demon, emissary of the underworld. I mean, if you want to. This game hurts. I'm already full. Is that right? Jinxie. That's a cute name. Right, and I'm playing along too. Oh, the music's nice too. Is that her theme, I wonder, or the era? Come on, Jinxie. Demonized Polly. Maybe I should just go home. Oh, do I have to flash the badge? Like, you're gonna... Okay, I don't know about this. We're gonna prove we're not a demon. We're proving we're a lawyer. I'm sorry, but that could have the opposite effect. Also, like... Okay, not one who spoiled one, but... There was a previous case where the lawyer who was called the devil. And he had like a demonic mark on his body. In a different game, so... What? Sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Solemn Enmadayo Judgment. Judgment of Enmadayo. The dead for their sins. You're a demon lord from hell. They're all from hell. Can I back to being just a normal demon? Okay. Turkish bus. Aren't they for like mayor? Sauna? Yeah. There's giant sauna things. By the way, Jinxie, he's a good demon. He'll save you if you ever go astray. Please, Mr. Demon Dancer, have mercy on my soul. Oh, the music's really nice. You just leave the Denma die to me. God, the depressed chick. That's a mood. Ah, yeah, the older games would have definitely had me manually going to talking. But are there monsters better than Gordy? What's it called? The Aldermans. Okay. Well, that's another yoga program. Wild animals? Uh-huh. They're hungry too. What? Okay. The Ding Dong Demon. The Dong Demon. Okay. Why? Also, why have you sealed yourself off? Can I please ask that? But you are Tenma too. I'd like to know why you're both Tenmas. Wait. Tenma, like the VTuber? Well, she could be a super evil demon, I suppose, at times. Her rage is a thing to behold. Here, take a look at this scroll. Tenma tells the dark demon you see. Super evil and super scary, okay. Here's the field where the village guardian yoga the nine-tailed fox. And looked away forever. So you're saying Tenma Tower is still trapped into the forbidden chamber? Just buying his time. Yeah. That's one way to put it. Oh, thank you. Okay, can't wait for this to come in. Ah, thank God. Are we talking about men? Warding off men. Well, the murder is gonna be a pretty big surprise. Please be gumshoe. Is this gonna be like the bloody prosecutor? Man, she is depressed and suicidal. Okay. Now it's the fox. Oh god, don't tell me this is gonna be the Steel Samurai case. of my unassailable righteousness. With my band of 100 minions, I vanquish evil from the land. And the rest love righteousness. Okay. Da, 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 da. Okay, so he's also okay. Ooh, the music. So it's just a wrestling event. I mean, fair enough, that's honestly awesome. Mr. Amazing Ninetales. So I imagine that flamboyant guy is one of those wrestlers. The Amazing Ninetales. Okay. I'd kinda like to see her smile. Yeah, special as in on the spectrum. Yes, is there some time for... Okay. But I don't get to click on things. I mean, honestly, probably for the better. This stuff was never the most fun, but it's kind of weird. Well, it did give you something to do, investigation. I feel like I would have preferred if they had given you some sort of a... Oh, I feel like I clicked on everything in this area now, message maybe. Oh, I get it, Trucy. Well, you're a lawyer. You earn decent pay. Oh, okay. Murder. Alderman key. No. I hope I keep that for the next scene. Oh. Okay. Oh, I would have liked if it stayed in there. Oh, I did look at that guy kind of reminds me of the grandpa from Tekken. The guy lying on the floor.
Who are you?
Help! Someone call an ambulance!
A bondulant. Okay, but that's a bit suspicious, isn't it? I kinda imagine the maid's gonna get accused. I'm sure she'll be back to her old self in no time. Depressed, immediately looking for the first opportunity to be killed. Taro. Hi, Trucy. Hi, Mr. Demon Lawyer. Yeah, we've just accepted it. can I press enter? How do I charge my supernatural security system? Got bump in the night. Huh. What? Yeah, fuck them. Fuck those tourists that bother people cameras. Like in Kyoto, not sure if it's still the case, but in Kyoto, like, they blocked off certain areas of town from tourists because they got too annoyed. The tourists, like, bothering the geishas or hiding up in trees to take pictures. Crazy talk. Aww. Aww. Oh, okay. For the price of a souvenir. Yeah. Okay, what happened? Did I think so? Yeah, he looks like the grandpa from Tekken, I find. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just a haircut. Hold on. Pet Dad? Why is everybody called Tenma? Nuh-uh, Papa didn't kill anyone. Okay, so I'm gonna defend him. Right, he's called Tenma and he's the mayor of Tenma Town. Yes, way. He's innocent. This just got way more complicated, yeah. Yeah, hold on with 9,000. Yeah. Okay, I can't wait to show. Please show me Gumshoe. Please, I can't want to see Gumshoe. Bottom. When I say his family is towards the legendary nine-tailed fox, he was very kind and he always looked out for me. Maybe he is the amazing nine-tailed. Rex QB. Okay. And why did you come work here? Uh-huh. Oh. Oh, beautiful flower. Okay. Jinxie. Oh. That was bad shot. That was no charm. Oh. I really like it. I'll try. That's why they're just like quirky characters. Wait, what? It's been removed. Also, but when I try to remember what happened, it goes all fuzzy. Which one being moved? And the black feathers and weird tracks. Yeah. And we just saw a guy dressed up as Tenma, didn't we? Yeah. That's a Gumshoe line. Come on, show me Gumshoe. Best man. For truth, she's gonna beat you up. Stab you with her one earring. Come on! Apollo will take care of you. He's a ladies' man in this game, apparently. Oh, maybe we see a smile at the end of the case. Ooh, nice. Oh, the music in this game. In these games is always so good. Also, a free man. Guardians are usually so mean. Here comes justice. Can't we investigate the crime scene? Oh, okay. How to do this? Okay. Go meet Mc... Ah, okay, that's nice. My papa isn't really that scary. Okay, I really can't click anything. That's kind of weird, not gonna lie. But yeah, I mean, probably better than getting stuck there. Ah, I see. And he looks like a kangaroo. A tornado. Let me out of here! Oh, yeah, I gotta do that sometimes. Incredibly rude. Sorry, did I do something to offend you? Visitor an older shiny common criminal. Yeah, but nothing to order. I am the epitome of rudeness. Is that like a demon Magatama, that thing he's wearing? The purple thing? Okay. How did you become mayor? Like, politics is popularity contest. Maybe you're a really good man. Or his dad was mayor before him. That sort of thing. Let's present everything. You haven't yet said that I can do it, I don't think. Indeed. Yeah, cause you're an idiot. Okay. There's shells on your head. They're the same as this one, correct? Oh wow, she put a lot of them on you. This one looks a bit strange, like not part of your character model. I suppose it comes off. Yeah, it doesn't move properly either. It looks weird. Jinxie did this. I could not hit it. Oh my god. What that is. It really spoils the story. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's talk. So why were you arrested? Ah! Wow! Excuse me? No immunities for mayors, I guess. Oh. Okay. I suppose you're right, the moral fiber can wait. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Do I need the Magatama for this? Oh no, wait, he's got his bracelets. Oh yeah, that makes more sense than what I was thinking. That's all the minute kids? Oh, it's probably because of Dixie. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Indeed. Okay. Could you dare take her on a date? Uh-oh. Oh no, I knew. You okay? What was she called, the one with the tall lady? Hashi? No, Hashihime is the Bridge Princess. I can't tell her. Phew, why am I so tired? Then and get... Oh, that's the serenade. I'll be honest, I'd be happy if I'd never have to hear that again. Mr. Right at least has the Steel Samurai scene there. He looked so much older as a hobo. Investigate who hit me with a car. Oh, okay. Phoenix at airport always just makes me think Edgewood. Or Ace-Attorney Airport, I mean. Wait, so she's past the bar exam, so she is a lawyer, but she is still studying psychology. Right. Oh, she can take care of Jinxie. Okay. She just shows it. I mean, as she was told by Mr. Right, yeah, she will just show it to anybody she meets. So, and I suppose this would now say... Yeah, there's a... Okay, that's nice. But that means I can't get the newest updates on Charlie. If I can't click on things. Kogasa. through me. Beat him up! He's 18. Beat him up. Oh, she does too!
What the?
Completely unrelated, but I remember a guy talking about Dragon's Dogma 2 is the only game he knows where you can throw a pig at another pig. Wonder why I thought of that. Oops. Alright, how old are these guys? 45... 46. I wonder. 15? Okay, she works as a maid already. No. Youth employment laws in Japanifornia? Okay, scary. Yeah. That would be me. I work at the right anything agency. What a fishy sounding man. Alright, that's right. Yeah. I bet he's a lot nicer to her than to Apollo. Well, I've got a percent the attorney ratio. Yep, that's yours. Like 4. Yeah. Don't look at the Tengu. Oilless black guy. Oh my god. These two are good than good. Okay, I love her. I love how expressive she is. Psych style. She reminds me of the Metal Slug soldiers. No, damn again, like, Francisco became a lawyer at what, 13? Prosecutor, I mean. Wait, I thought she was still studying that. Man, the European show are crazy! But she's actually a Japanifornian who went to Greece, I don't know. Apollo and the sea. I don't know her father. I'm not crying, there was something in my eye. Gold tears. Yeah, she's scary of it. Oh, her heart's in the right place. Okay. Oh. For example, I can try to listen and I witness voice, and then analyze the psychological state with the help of my trusty partner, Richard. Okay, so she does meet him. Say hi, Richard. Hi, Richard. This expression makes it look exceptionally dumb. Awkward. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah. Light or fancy? Rapido. So I guess she went to Spain. I can't remember if in the first case she said something in a foreign language. God, it's Gordy all over again. Japan. They apparently all emigrated with them. Mein Gott! You don't actually think it was a supernatural murder, do you? Okay, so she just studied in every European country. Giving me serious Klavier vibes. Oh, no, of course, not German. Yeah, Apollo, you would organize that after meeting with Klavier. Dolly Apollo. Okay, that's nice. So is she her own character or is she all Maya? You can't. Okay. You can't replace Maya. Unless she's really into food too. Borga. Man, he also seems like a fighting game villain. Well. Yeah. Okay. His coach. This looks like a couple of stereotypes right up and down. Yeah, lawyers. Well, that's very suspicious. Ain't ya? You them lawyers come to defend me, ya, ain't ya? Should have reckoned what with the expensive bracelet you got the fingers off. Phineas Filch. Caretaker, so he's a thief. He's definitely a thief. Pleased to meet you. I bet he speaks in a dialect in the Japanese version. Tell me, demon lawyer, I bet you use a miracle one of yours to scare the bejeebers out of witnesses, huh? Come here, you little horned demon, you. Someone's So did he steal my bracelets? He stole your bracelets. Yeah. Okay, I see now you're great. Oh. Was he wearing it earlier? Oh god, now he's a stereotypical Japanese thief. Is he a kleptomaniac? Why would he be the caretaker? No! Not the dead look! Bring him to the police. He's got no remorse whatsoever. Call Gumshoe. I wanna see Gumshoe anyway. Okay. Thank you, Cena. Do we need his shoes? Why? Why wouldn't we just leave the shoes in a normal world? We started from Gumshoe. I wanna see Gumshoe. I love Gumshoe. He saves my life like every game. Oh, brutal. Cubina, Fox Jammer. Wait, what? The non-corpse also gets a shark outland? Where'd all these blackfell and weird tracks come from? The great evil has returned. I'm sure. No! What? Who's this? Who are you? Are you with the police? Who are you and what are you doing here in second cell? Oh. I'm placing. No, the boy is back at HQ. Okay, he's also an idiot. Okay, so he's a bumbling idiot. Yeah. But you're not Gumshoe. Yeah, you're not Emma either. If it had been Emma, I mentioned... Oh, assuming we can get the close Phoenix one. I would have assumed that depending on who we play, we get a different lawyer. I mean, Apollo's running... no, I don't know. If you're playing Apollo, we could play as Apollo running away, but... It seems like Apollo's gonna run away and do his own stuff and then come back. So maybe we're gonna play as Cena? Or maybe this is gonna just change every... Full bright, because he's not that bright. Interesting haircut you've got, dude. Oh boy. And just as we trust. Is that a new pair? A Joey pair? Okay, let's start by representing us. Okay. No. Yeah. Okay, so I'm assuming these got stolen from you. Yeah. Okay. Talk! So I would be okay if I had a look around. Okay, that's kinda cute. That is anger thing. It's like a star. Oh, you have to deal with my little friend here. Okay, he's playing the game. Oh. Well, that's a great expression you've got. Persuasion, okay. This is not gonna be a summon Mia for the dirty old man scenario, is it? Gender P, I think. Oh my god, okay. What? Okay. Almost got him, Messina. Sure, but only a bad guy would stand in the way of justice, right? I seem like Gumshoe's apprentice. Whose justice is the most just here? Okay. Just like that. Just chat. Well, the kind of a fair and just trial that all the side investigations are. For justice! Spin to win! Oh, Lady Justice. What would you have me do? Hey, he seems like a fucker. Okay. Can I click on things now? Well, let's get to work. Oh, I do get to click on things. Okay, okay. Those are weird choices. Couldn't have just been Q and E? How can you have bad controls in a bloody adventure game? Or visual novel? Nous allons commence. Let's get started. Okay, good, that's what I wanted to choose. The Forbidden Chamber. Nope. Yeah, there's a couple of locks in there. Okay, this door simply will not open. Weave. Also, so they've already investigated and left you behind to keep people out of the time thing. Wow. That's the fun of that. What a shitty day. That stinks. Up to us to see. Looks more like a kind of a weird looking spear, like it's a bit short. No good. Okay. Thank you, Vanessa. Okay. An attractive amount of lack of confidence. Inadvertently? No, probably deliberately, because those are bloody weird tracks. There's also no smear. Yes. True, true. Okay, what's this? Freeze! Okay, how are we gonna check him? Okay. Not even Gumshoe would have fallen from this. Yes, Apollo. Okay, kind of like box as well, fat guy. Okay, weapons. Flares. Not sort of manga if you... Okay. Huh. Demons you can do it? Of course. Don't be a fool. Or some can too, you know? What do you mean? Maybe you should... Oops. Oh! Okay. Yokai Division winner, time and time. Demon Boy. Firebrand. Wait, that's a... Oh, that was a game, right? Konami or Capcom? Nothing really most lawyers, you know. That's a reference. That's gotta be a reference to something. Yeah. Tanukis are also tricksters. No. Okay. I don't know, it moves a bit weirdly. Does it move, or am I imagining things? Unsteady and restless. Thank you, Athena. Thank you for your input. Okay, let's do some gold. That's kinda neat. That's something I wouldn't mind having on my desk. Well, maybe that the blood does make it look cooler though. Oh, we're gonna be a murder suspect, aren't we? Okay. Cat with two... What, the what? What? A cat with what? Tails, oh, okay. Rokorudi. Apollo. I bet you know those kids who didn't believe in Santa Claus. Yeah, Apollo, you're just no fun at parties, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think I... Oh, no, I didn't. This one though, fucks. Okay. I mean, that looks like if you're skinny you could jump out there. Well, maybe not jump, but move out there. Okay. From the fight. Oh, okay. Guess Phobos about it. I'm like, oh, I would reflect on if I could click on the thing on the scene. Let's beat out Fulbright. She's a mutant. Whoosh. The sound deadlines make as they fly past. In justice we trust. You're just no gumshoe. The air ducts. Ah yeah, that's what they... Okay. Were you talking the entire time you were in here? Oh yeah. Also it's an air duct. Like, you know. And they kicked over a chair maybe. If you put it on the table. Come on! Bobby. Is Bobby also some sort of reference? Problem is you can't really look up the name, though, well, you shouldn't really look up the name for any references, because you're bound to get spoiled. Maybe after the game is over. Excuse me, but of course I'm gonna climb everything. Yuck! I suppose I did say that. Yuck! Goofy. Enemy hands, come on. My one. He's called Apollo Justice. I love probably too. Deserve and protect. To give and take. Man, in the Ace Attorney universe, it's really so prosecutor versus... What did you skip? Oh. I accidentally clicked F. Yes, of course. Like, it's always prosecutor versus, defense attorney. Like, can't we just go for the truth, maybe? Oh no, examine as a normal thing. Okay. Okay, like... Yeah, this should immediately be suspicious. And you could probably test the T for drugs. So also Alderman doesn't immediately think she's like a spy thrown by my dad. I was 30, no, I don't know. What? Wait, what? Alderman QB. Oh. Yeah. Come on. Shameless rascals. Only have good little boys and girls. Ugh. Creep. I wouldn't say call you a good little girl either. Ugh. Ugh. Those telephone tracks look like a new kind of So, do ya? Nice sunglasses, but people who wear sunglasses indoors are kind of dicks, I'm sorry. Tenma Taro. Man, and this... Okay, I mean... Not that different from the Japanese justice system, maybe? Or a few justice systems, when you're arrested, you're just kind of fucked. What shall I call it? Even be made a victim of slander? That's weird. Yeah. Especially if he's knocked out. Damien. Yeah, Damien's pretty evil. Mayor Thomas 8, who's the 8? Yeah, that pun's obvious. Who's the 8? That's not huge though, actually, it's kinda small. I mean, she's a midget, so... And one more thing. But wait, there's more! Ooh. Oh, that's... one of a new one. Okay. What? Wait! Wait, I'm sorry. What? Unless you face a convicted killer serving hard time as a prosecutor before. What the? Okay. Is he like Baron Fun Seeks? Why a man in prison for murder is serving as prosecutor? Huh? What? It's crazy talk. Also, Japan has the death penalty. Which I'm gonna assume the guy's on because he murdered somebody. The chief prosecutor, wait. Edgeworth? Is Edgeworth the chief prosecutor now? I don't even know. I don't really know. This really is the dark age of the law. Black Quill. That kinda sounds like a fun Seeks name too. That's not a bird. Yeah, that one case that traumatized you. Was he in Russia? The Twisted Samurai. Dark age of the law. His conviction. But what is the dark age of the law? Was he... after all those cases with forged evidence and like after fucking 1.5 and 1.4, we hadn't been in the dark age of the law. Or 4.4 for that matter. But now this is... Okay. What? Okay, you ran to the entire valley and didn't notice. I mean, those are kinda nice shoes. Now you owe me a favor. I mean, that's pretty amazing, not gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah, that's even truer. That's true. Yeah, who's this aide of the mayor? Is that the guy we saw in the intro? Murdering? So, what are they? She's bad at names. She learned from nature. Phineas and Ferb. Are they all named after birds? A black hole is a bird, right? Oh. Is that the same eye color as the... Hard to say. That looks a bit lighter brown. Someone must have killed them. Oh, what those are today? Okay. Oh my god, Well, it's like this. I dreamed of becoming a wrestler myself. Okay, I can't do this. How about you join me in the quest for the champion's belt? What a team! Me and my bandits master and you the demon master yours. Wonder if I could make it big. Yikes. What's that she's called Sykes? Because she makes a yikes look. This is the Excalibur face, isn't it? Come on! And the yokai leap. They don't look like yokai. I suppose this guy does. Assuming it's not. Yeah, no, it's not him. Ten Matan wrestlers left in the Okay, that is funny. Amazing. Ah, he's a fanboy. Cute. Oh god, he's gonna take it as a compliment. I know. A lot of people have told me I look like a yokai. Oh, the music's really good. Okay. He's a wrestling thief. He is the bandit. Okay. That's kinda cool. Oh no, his theme is back. That's not as good. Because he'd never take off his stats. And his mask. But yeah, we love conspiracies too. The mayor's diabolic report. Okay. Okay, that's great. Wait, even in the flashbacks he's wearing this? I thought she made it just now for him before he got arrested. I can't remember if in the crime scene he was wearing it too in the picture. Stop the municipal merger. Yeah, satire can't hold a candle to reality. About the other man's murder. Mr. Cheese, okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mayor 10 miles 8. Oh, he's the mayor's aide. Oh yeah. Florent Lebel. Like a poor guy. But he's friends, so he must be evil. So I suppose he told you needed to go on a toilet break and murder somebody in the meantime? The mask one, but amazing 9 times. Maybe I should watch wrestling, because this has got me invested now. Yeah. Oh, okay. That was on the windowsill. Yeah, well. Yeah, don't say it out loud. Don't ruin the little girl's dreams. Why would you do that? Oh well, one piece of evidence plus. Present. Glossy. Oh, this one you gave me. Storing it. Okay. Oh god, I don't want to talk to this guy anymore. Okay. Talk to Jinxie Tenma. Okay, let's move. Is she here? Where are you? Milk, cheese, chocolate, ice cream. Yeah. The demon. Dun, dun, dun. Oh. Jinxie, Mayor Tenma's daughter. She was the first to escape the country. Her shifty eyes. Slight bakes in the eyes. Oh yeah, she doesn't get the evil treatment. That's the right expression, Asina, thank you. You've got a handy. I hope you a smartphone. I hope you've got a phone. Please phone her and ask. Asina's character design also reminds me a lot of Lynn. But I guess it's just sorta redhead wearing a coat. I think she wore a yellow coat too, didn't she? Or was it green? I can't remember. I think it was the same, right? Been so long since I played Ghost Trick. That's a great game too. Huh? What's happened? No, you're still a demon. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I'm a lawyer. I am a lawyer. I can't argue with that. Oh yeah, logic. Can't argue with that. But come on. Yes. Thank you. But bolted through the window. Oh, please. So he did run through the air like this, guys. I suppose he hid in the air duct. Alright, if he's got the mask like here, there wouldn't have been any need to go into the air duct, but he could still escape, right? Yeah, it's flying. That on the right is a kind of crude picture. Taken from the scroll, I know. Shiba! Wonder how the flying works. Probably should have clicked the bottom one first. What? What? Yeah, pervert. Is that a thing? Like in... maybe not wrestling, but what are the Mexican ones called? Lucha Libre? Is that a thing with Lucha Libres? It's not a matter of life and death, it's way more important than that. Wait, that's all I was going to say. Right, I think I missed something. I vaguely recall seeing Tenmatar holding a staff or something like that. A jangly sound. But Tengus, or Tengu demons, Tengus, I mean, sometimes do have these stars with these little, not chains attached, exactly. Those rings of metal. The only known document. Okay. The bell. How about yeah, let's meet the Frenchman. You die. Yeah. Well, I suppose LaBelle can brush it off as just keeping the village traditions in mind. Oh. But is Mr. Tenma from here? LaBelle? Oh yeah. One of his dad dressed up as Juniper, or her dad, or like at this event, like at the official event. The other guy was probably the killer guy. But I wonder for the official wrestling match between these two, it was the mayor. Yeah, where is he? Oh, the music. Oh, the music is so good. Bueno! Next up, the man for you. With any luck, you'll be there waiting for us. Okay, I found an endearing character trait that he keeps saying random words in different language. Mein Gott! Opens up the references for the Howling Wolf is Pretty Boy Vampire. Blah blah blah. Timothy Twilight. Okay. I hope that's 3 PM and not 3 AM. Howling Wolf. I can imagine LaBelle is Pretty Boy Vampire. Oh, I just realized it's Werewolf versus Vampire. It is Twilight. What do you think you're doing? I can't do an American Italian accent. Mr. Fields. Much of a stretch. Dun dun. TV listing. Saucy. Okay. Tenma Pro Wrestling. Okay. Where's LaBelle? Nah. You can't talk about it. Apollo, you know that. The ladies must love it. Hair, forehead. Yep. Yeah, look, it's the village superstition. Oh my god. His lips. His lips. Florent LaBelle. Oh, the music. Both divine and personal aid to Mayor Damien Tenma. Okay, what's the things on his... Besides his head, they look like... Oh, what's the word? I can't... Oh, damn it, I hate it, I can't think of it. That's... Washing clams? That's clams. He used to hang up washing. Beau divine. More like yokai grotesque. This place is crawling with monsters. Oh, okay. Little cologne. You had a look of stinky sweat about you. Ich bin LaBelle. I am LaBelle. Je suis LaBelle. This is really the foreign language curse all times. More factor or something. Can I have a murderer that's like not the worst person of all time? Brand. That is brand number 5. Bonjour. Je m'appelle LaBelle. With my bottle of adieu, so I can return the favor. Enough about the clown. Please tell us what you saw at the time of the murder. Andere Jeans in that dimension. Das war auch sehr bedient, realistisch. Oh, police! I was smelting. See? Yeah, that's how you can brush it off easily. Bad things happen to those who do. He's one scary monster. And he's like a bad wrestler apparently. God. He does look like straight out of a horror movie. You didn't see Juniper. Phineas. Dickhead. Total freak. Yeah. Monster mashed in town. The greatest show on earth. Could I ask you what you're doing at the time of the crime? In other words, you'd like to hear my alibi. Alibi is a wonderful word. To think you'd suspect me of all people. And now it's just a formality because everyone the same questions. How dare you doubt me? Not with those lips you ain't. That's an affront to beauty itself, and that's smart. You don't seem very straight to me either. But that spritz really helps. No breathing. Facial. And this here for you. Good answer. Okay. These are like the worst compatriots of all time. Yeah, just that they weren't in the foyer, obviously. Yeah, you are too. For court tomorrow. They're gonna get dead arrested. Okay. Police! Tipped you off, I guess. Okay. That is pretty cool, honestly. Like, she's a freak too, I suppose. A cool freak. Okay. Does he want to become like... If he's the whatever vampire, then he's a shitty wrestler. And he wants to become Tenmatar. Oh. Is he not here? Okay. How will that do? This would be like a Maya. I'm sorry to say, but he did it. At least 2. Murder at least twice. I bet he's shy or something. Oh yes, I look forward to working with you too. Right, what was his name? Now I'm confused. Damien. Okay, so she's got great ears but bad eyesight. Utter nonsense. Yeah. How did you become mayor? Why is everybody so obsessed with Tomato? Even those people all the time. Oh my god. You're such a doting dad. I love him. The world's first duty to daughter, daughter. Hold tight, sweet Jinxie. Daddy's coming to save you. Yeah, actually, maybe we should have sent Trucy to keep an eye on Jinxie. Oh boy. Yeah? I'll tell us what the reason behind the manager. Yeah, we're going in circles up there. Yeah, so it's quite an attractive price in terms of two. Oh! We can tell he's lying. Oh, poker tails. But don't they basically have the same ability? I'd like one like that. Just like that. Yeah, I mean, she has the same skill. Basically. Well, no, she can't tell when people are lying, but she can tell when people's emotions are different than they should. I wonder what tighten exactly. Okay, so there's more to it. He does look like it. Yeah, this idea, he does look at Tengu, like Tenmatama. I suppose now he's gonna ask why they've got the same name. Okay. Could we ever do that also in the courtroom? I don't remember. Oh, it's the same music. Wait, Claire has the right eye. Did they just go out and tell me? Where was his left eye? It's twitching.
Gotcha!
Gotcha! Oops. Notice that... Can I always see it at the start of the statement when they're lying? Yeah, so what, honestly? I'm a lawyer, man. Huh? Oh, right. Wait, what? The monster has really revitalized the village. Your monster gets really revitalized not as well, so filled with an attractive perfect turn, whatever contact is. Oh no, really? But does that contradict that?
Take that!
No. Okay. Contradicts the facts. You say Nantes is booming thanks to the monster craze. So you felt it would be an attractive price for its tourism. No, oops. That happened afterwards, I mean. I don't know.
Take that!
Oh yeah, of course. You've been trying to get the town for a while now. Well, the flower, isn't it? Why the merchant? Yeah, I knew it. It was for the flowers. Oh no, wait, what? What? That's crazy talk. Okay. Who would want him there? The black man and the military posted all the motive in the world. Oh, he was the biggest opposition. Okay. Presento. Mayor Temma. Please take a look at this, if you would. The amazing Ninetales mask. You say? The old guy was the wrestler. I love this. Impossible! The Alderman was? Okay, he was a former pro wrestler. The amazing night was capital T. Okay, but then this guy probably wasn't dressing up as Tara. Okay, so the murderer took it after he killed you. And I guess they need a combination to your briefcase. No. That's also a good picture. I like the Telmatar mask. Oh god, yeah, I can imagine it. That's gonna be a fun day in court, you know. Is the 3-day court rule still applied? I imagine I think every case after the first game was just happened to be like 2 days. Well, actually, I'm not sure if 2-4 might have been 3 days. The pacing's just better with 2 days anyway, usually. Unless they've got a lot of stuff happening. Like it just dragged it out. Sometimes, yeah, in the first game the case are a bit dragged out at times. Like it could have been easily 2 days. Same. Okay. Okay, but that's enough. Let's start with the trial next time. Up.